we did a lot of push-ups, a lot of pushing. So we'll do some pulling, and we'll work on our hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. And then after that, we have that 5K run. So basically, I give you guys on that 5K, we'll probably have around like 35 minutes to finish that. So basically, if you're 10-mile pace or 10-minute mile pace, then you get that done. What is it, like 3.2 miles or something in a 5K? So we're going to warm up with some static holds, couple different type of plank holds, and then we'll warm up our shoulders, and then we'll go into our strength piece. The strength piece is basically 4 rounds of 30 seconds of bent over rows, then 30-second rest. Then we have 30-second Romanian deadlifts, 30-second rest. So that's going to take about 8 minutes to get done, and then we'll go into the 5K. All right. So we'll start off with the standard plank hold. You're going to start off either in a high plank or low plank. High plank is here. Low plank here. Make sure hips stay in a neutral position. If you're in that low plank, your shoulders are just a little bit further than your elbows. And we're going to hold that for 1 minute. And we'll start that in 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plank. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next, we're going to go into a side plank. Either on your right side or your left side, you can choose what side you want to start with first. We're going to go 1 minute here as well. You can either go from your elbow. So from here, raising your hips up. You want to make sure your hips are forward. All right, so you don't want to be back here bent. Hips are forward, and you want to press through that elbow, keeping the hips up nice and high. Or you go from your hand. Same thing, hips come forward. Keep that balance. If that's a little too much, you can spread out your feet for a little bit stronger base for balance, or you can go for a raw knee and then continue to press up through the hips. So choose what side you want to start with, and we'll start that plank in 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plank. Nice, guys. 30 seconds. $15. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to rest 30 seconds, and then we'll go and do the other side. $10 seconds. Going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up to your feet. Next, we'll warm up the hamstrings, lower back, and glutes. We'll go into 10 good mornings. You're gonna place your hands behind your head, feet under your hips. Shoot the hips back. Keep the legs slightly bent. Once you feel that pull in the hamstrings, come back up, squeeze your glutes. 10 times. And then we're gonna go into 6 Samson stretches or lunges. So we're gonna do a reverse lunge. Push the hips forward, hands above your head. Let's hold 1, 2. Step forward, other side. Drive those hips forward. 1, 2. 3 on the right, 3 on the left. 2-second hold. Good. When you guys are done with that, we're gonna do some standing hip circles. So you're gonna stand up and then you're gonna drive your hip back and forward, keeping your balance. You do that 10 times forward and then 10 times back. Switch sides and then forward. So 10 times back, 10 times forward, and then other side. Good. Good, good. And then when you guys are done with that, probably find a place on the wall so you have your balance next to your couch. Give me 10 leg swings back and forth, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Good, no rush on those hip circles. And then when we're done there, we're gonna go 5 down dog, top dog. So driving the heels into the floor, head to your arms, hold 1, 2, 3. Then drop the hips, chest up. 1, 2, 3. 5 times. Good, and when you're done with that, we're going to go into 30 shoulder taps. So starting that plank, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 30. And then the last thing we'll do this for 30 seconds. We'll go into child's pose. So we're gonna spread our knees apart, shoot our hips back as far as we can, hands out in front. And you're gonna drop your triceps into the ground, let your head relax. We'll hold that for 30 seconds. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30-second child pose. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Cool. Grab a quick sip of water, and then we'll go over the bent over row and the RDL, and then we'll hit the first part of today's workout. So 1 minute, and then we'll go over the movements. All right. So the bent over row, what that should look like. If you're using the kettlebell today, we're gonna grab the kettlebell in the center here. Then we'll shoot our hips back, keeping our core nice and tight. Slight bend in the knees. We wanna have our back nice and flat, so almost parallel to the ground. We don't wanna be way up here. Parallel to the ground. And then from here, you're gonna pull that kettlebell into your sternum, keeping your elbows tucked into your body. All right, so we stay nice and tucked here, and then back down. So we'll go through that for 30 seconds. If you're using the dumbbell, 2 hands for the dumbbell, and then from here, push the hips back, pull in, and back down again, keeping those elbows close to the body, and that back nice and flat. If your dumbbell or kettlebell is really light, then you can do single arm. There's enough rounds in this where you can alternate. So if you're gonna go single arm, same position, back's tight, slight bend in the knees, pull in, and then that next round when you come back, to the bent over row, you'll switch hands. Same thing with that kettlebell, holding the handle here, pulling in and back down. If you're using, let's say, a backpack, you can either go single arm holding a top strap, or if you hold both ends of the backpack, then you can do the single rep right there. When it comes to the RDL, you're gonna hold your kettlebell out in front. Legs are either straight or just slightly bent. And then from here, we're gonna really reach our hips back. Back, 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 back. Once you feel that pull in your hamstrings, kind of like a good morning, you're gonna come back up and squeeze your glutes. Push back and up. All your weight should be in your heels, and make sure you keep your core braced. Same thing with that dumbbell. Pushing the hips back, keeping that chest up, lower back tight, come back up and squeeze your glutes. Let's do, if you already have it, let's get in 5 reps on the bent over row, and then 5 reps on the Romanian deadlift, the RDL. Good. And keeping that core braced. And we want those shoulders to be slightly higher than the hips on those RDLs. Trying to keep those knees locked out. Awesome. Good, so Katie, you're gonna stop at about mid-shin with that dumbbell. So you're about right there and come back up. Yep, and then push the knees back a little further as you go down. Good. Awesome, guys. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. A little bit behind, but that's all right. So I have the clock here, if you can see it, but I'm gonna call out the times of work and rest as well. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, work. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Ten seconds. Bent over rows in 5, or RDLs in 3, 2, 1, work. Good, guys, 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, good. Keep those shoulders up, chest up. Three, two, one, rest. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one, rest. Good, halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, work. Three, two, one, rest. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, work. Three, two, one, rest. Good, one more round. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, work. Keep that back flat. Two, one, rest. Last one. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, guys. So we're a little bit past, which is all right for me anyway. I'm not gonna go anywhere. But in about 2 minutes, I'm gonna start the clock for the 5K. I have it on the screen. I'll be here as well. To call out your time if you need me to.
Hey, Dex, I'm going to walk down the block to where I start, and
Okay.
I'll just guess it, and I'll time it on my watch.
Okay. "30 seconds, we'll get to it. "10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Anything other than true passion and love, then we're attached to their ultimate accomplishments. Choose goals for which you want passion and participate in activities that you enjoy. A good many athletes become strained all the time by participating in sport, but always feels like work. I don't need to imply that sport is all fun. Sometimes it gets serious sacrifice in the
Nevertheless, if you set goals to doing who you want to be, how you want to live, it will be much easier for you to muscle and self-discipline, essential for working through the tough time. And you'll be much more likely to achieve great things. If identifying ways has a sum, consider using a methodology for achieving goals that how benchmark lists. Dr. Benchmark's focus on cognitive psychology has become one of Harvard's most popular courses. In his book, Happy, he outlines a process of selecting goals that produce confidence. First, make a list of all the activities that you know you're good at. Second, of all the activities you're good at, make note of those activities that you enjoy doing. Then you'll move further by selecting the activities in that list that you really like to do. Once you have that list, go one step further and note the activities that you really like to do. Those are the activities on which you should focus. Again, don't confuse what others want with what you want. To verify that you've selected goals with vision integrity, it's necessary to create a vision for yourself, of who you want to be and how you want to live. Identify the three most important priorities in your life and create a mental image of what your life will look like when you have those in place. Keeping that detailed picture in mind, ask yourself if the ultimate product and process goals report that you previously listed will in fact bring you closer to your vision. If they will, then it's likely that you'll actually enjoy the hard work necessary to accomplish goals. The integrity part entails your taking action to accomplish it. You'll have to make a decision to commit to your process goals on a daily basis. If you have the vision and integrity, you will experience a more encompassing sense of enjoyment while you work toward accomplishing goals. And you will be much more likely to prevail in whatever you do. Your own pursuit of happiness. A number of years ago, I worked with a young gymnast who was devoted to class. As a young man, he was ranked as one of the top 20 gymnasts in the country for his age group. He had already made the junior national team and was on the development track that then the Olympic teams followed. The downside is that he didn't really love gymnastics. The activity that was his passion was diving, even though he wasn't nearly as accomplished about it as he was a gymnast. After months of trying to help him rediscover the motivation needed with intense 24 hours of training per week, I realized that his heart wasn't in it. He simply didn't enjoy gymnastics enough. It wasn't fun for him, and it was becoming increasingly difficult to summon the commitment necessary to accomplish the Olympic dream. Finally, he decided to give up gymnastics. Initially, he felt strange not going to practice, and he eventually started getting into diving. He loved going to practice. He once told me that even ordinary diving practice or more fun for him than going to the movies. Upon graduation from high school, he was ranked among the country's top 5 black divers, and with scholarship offers to reach every collegiate diving program in America. Whatever a person chooses to do, there will be times when committing to greatness isn't fun. Working hard is not always enjoyable, but if you love what you do, committing to the hard work will be easier. The reluctant gymnast tried to work through his motivational protocol for an entire year before he opted for gymnastics and focus on diving. As a rule, I believe athletes should not quit in sport trying to see. Try to make things better by talking with the coach before making a decision in any sport. If this is men's and you and the coach haven't gone for it and anything else, reevaluate if leaving the sport is in your best interest. Human beings are inspired by this. We experience happiness when we strive to achieve it. Research strongly suggests that pushing to reach a goal provides more happiness than actually reaching the goal. It's all about the journey. We need the goals in our lives to be happy. Make sure you get yourself involved in an activity that allows and encourages you to set goals for yourself. Life is a precious gift. Do the things that practically enjoy work. Getting a grip on personal rewards. Here's another one that we measure on building integrity for us. Think about the sport that you emphasized in your list of goals earlier in this chapter. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is very little and 10 is nothing more than possible. Rate how much enjoyment participating in that sport brings. Don't think about the joy that winning brings. This rating pertains to your participation in general. If your enjoyment level is 7 or above, it is probably worthwhile for you to continue striving to be your best. The 10 personal reward program allows individuals to identify the specific type of motivation for optimal personal success. Distinguishing between material rewards and experiential rewards helps determine what combination balance works best. Additionally, it is helpful to be able to call upon supporting mentor, coach, or parent as you strive to work it out. Experiential and material rewards are 2 types of incentives that enhance people's motivation for achievement. For many of us, taking a $15,000 vacation after paying or buying $80,000 car is not financially realistic. That's okay. Rewarding ourselves for achieving goals doesn't have to go from there. The solution is to search for something meaningful that can symbolize your accomplishment. Rewards can be as simple as eating your favorite meal at your favorite restaurant, or displaying a token of your model that you want. I know a 24-year-old Olympic silver medalist who had a photograph, loan, training, and hundred house that shows her on the Olympic medal stand during the national anthem. She's reminded of that special moment in her life every time she walks by that picture, and it helps her prepare for competition in the Beijing Olympic Games. Choose an incentive that will bring you pleasure, but do not present yourself that reward until you complete your goal. The incentive should be something that will help you make the sacrifices needed along the way, and should pay out once you achieve your desired goal. To identify the type of reward that best suits you, complete the following simple questionnaire by choosing a number from 1 through 5 for each question, where 1 means you strongly disagree, 2 means you disagree, 3 means you neutral, 4 means you agree, and 5 means you strongly agree. Personal Rewards Program Questionnaire. 1. In the past, material rewards have been helpful in keeping me focused and motivated to achieve my goals. 2. In the future, material rewards will be helpful in keeping me focused and motivated to achieve my goals. 3. Material rewards seem to be more helpful than experiential rewards in keeping me focused and motivated to achieve my goals. 4. List 1 material item that will help motivate you to make the sacrifices necessary to accomplish your goals. The material item must be financially reasonable. Now, note your material reward score by adding up the total in questions 1 to 3. 5. In the past, experiential rewards have been helpful in keeping me focused and motivated to achieve my goals. 6. In the future, experiential rewards will be helpful in keeping me focused and motivated to achieve my goals. 7. Experiential rewards seem to be more helpful than material rewards in keeping me focused and motivated to achieve my goals. 8. List 1 experiential reward that will help motivate you to make the sacrifices necessary to accomplish your goals. The reward must be financially reasonable. Now, note your experiential reward score by adding up the total in questions 5 to 7. To determine if you are more motivated by material items or experiential activity, compare your scores from the two sections. If your total from questions 1 to 3 exceeds your total from questions 5 to 7, then you're mostly motivated by material activities, and vice versa. If the two totals are the same or within 3 points of each other, then you're motivated by both types of activities. Whether you go for the material or the experiential, commit to treating yourself with whatever reward you have. Questions 4 and 8 within 3 months of attaining your goal. Once again, make it something within your means and fulfill it until you fulfill the mission. You're also allowed to change your goals and rewards, although people should refrain from doing so with you in a short period. If Michelle had never made the weight goal, for example, she still could have taken that from his father if she had actually reward to some other important person. If you spend a relatively short amount of time required to achieve ultimate product and process goals with integrity, then there should be minimal change in goals and utmost commitment. Still, some shifting and redirecting is normal and appropriate. For young athletes and athletes unsure what sport they will enjoy, I strongly endorse other sports as long as they're not changing in the season. If you're reaching every goal, you're not setting your goals high. Coming up short on a goal is not a sign of failure. A goal setting program is of real use only when goal setting helps you accomplish something that you would not otherwise accomplish. Learn to let goals increase your effort to the stage at which you're doing everything in your power to exceed your goal. Individuals who truly put everything they want into achieving their goals can be proud of themselves, even with goals they don't fully reach. Set goals that will lead to greatness, and you will maximize your athletic potential. It's also important to set new goals in order to be able to achieve. Remember that you stand to experience more joy and satisfaction from striving to reach your goals than from actually achieving them. So keep replacing achieved goals with bright, shiny new ones. Chapter 8, tapping the power of goals. Train hard enough to make competition easy. The value of goals has been widely known and established beyond. In fact, what two of the most prominent researchers on the subject, Edwin Locke and Gary Littman, discovered after years of research on thousands of people, is that the most successful men and women in the world use goals as their primary method of motivation. College basketball coach Rick Pitino noted that the difference between dreams and goals is that dreams are where we want to go, and goals are how to get there. Essentially, what goals do is increase people's motivation. Athletes need motivation to train for hours of high intensity. Goals help people give their best. Vince Lombardi once said, "The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender." I believe it is a realistic expectation to give 100% effort 100% of the time. What does it mean to give your best? The way to tell if you're giving 100% effort is to do everything you know you have to do to be your best. This doesn't mean you train your every weight count day in, day out. For one thing, it's necessary to incorporate rest into training cycles. What it does mean is that if you know of something that can help with training and competitive performance, you owe it to yourself to at least test it out. An example from my practice is a swimmer who thought that improving his flexibility could increase his range of motion amount to eventually lengthen his stroke and thus cut valuable time off his races. He consulted with a flexibility and posture specialist at the Olympic Training Center. And sure enough, by improving his shoulder flexibility, he was able to turn his race times. It doesn't always play out so easy. There will be times when you try things that don't do much for you. You have to keep an open mind and channel energy into researching ways to improve. Be willing to do everything that you think could happen. For the 10-minute toughness mental training program board, there must be time. I push my clients to train hard enough to make competition easy. I want you to feel confident that you've done everything you know to do to be successful before you start competition. This is what I call preparation. If you're mentally and physically prepared for competition, you stoke your self-confidence. A soccer player is my work for mine. When I step on the field, I know I am more physically and mentally ready than anyone else. I work hard, and I know I can play well. I know we're going to win. Preparing for the competition. The two keys to being fully prepared and having unwavering confidence in yourself are, first, to put the time and energy into doing everything you know you need to do to be prepared. And second, to be aware that you are fully prepared. You will gain from knowing you have done everything in your power to ready yourself for the events in question. And that confidence will emanate from you throughout. The opposite also pertains. If you have an idea of something that might be helpful for your training, but choose not to follow through, when you go into competition, you will know that you haven't done everything in your power to be at your best. This will put you in a weakened position because you're forfeiting the natural confidence that preparation imparts. Here's an exercise I like to do with my clients to help quantify how much effort is needed to be fully prepared. 1, write down the name of your toughest competitor, the person you most enjoy after one, preferably not someone on the team. 2, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is very little effort and 10 is as much effort as possible. How much effort do you think this person puts into training? 3, on the same scale, how much effort do you put into training? If you gave yourself a number less than 10, what changes would need to be made for you to feel as though you're putting a 10 level effort into your training? Avoid setting reasons you can't accomplish it. Answer only what the 10 will look like. I am a firm believer in the precepts that winning versus losing is determined more on training days than on winning days. I think the person on the team who prepares more for winning training wins more often. Let your toughest competitor spur you to become better and better. Every day, pledge to outwork your rivals and put an effort rating and 10 into the training. You will guarantee yourself to be more prepared for your opponents than they are for you. NP 100 plus 1. You may think you need to train for longer and longer hours. Sometimes it is not being strong, not being alcohol. Don't forget that your body needs rest. You can't accomplish it today.
Thanks, Dex.
No problem. Have a good one.
Yeah, I did a little less, but I went straight up a hill.
Yeah, no worries. That's way tougher than three
I
miles
live
flat.
I live over a Lida, and
Oh,
I
okay.
run it. It's a mile straight up.
Dang. You
hard.
could have just did that and been all right.
Yeah, well, I ran up and then I ran down. So
Yeah.
running down.
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
that-
that makes sense. Yeah.
But running up was hard. Okay, I'll see ya.
See ya.
Thanks.
And 100% of the physical training. And +1 symbolizes an additional 20%. Make sure you are more prepared than you are. Lenny Basham, an Olympic gold medal shooter, says that 5% of people do 95% of the weight. Only 5% of the competitors will be doing everything their coaches tell them, plus 20% beyond from their own ideas. You are virtually guaranteed success in life if you consistently perform 5%. If the coach advises you to achieve 100 free throws, then that's exactly what you do. 91 free throws will not produce true self-confidence essential for you to perform at your best. You may be subconscious, but something inside of you will know that you're not going to do it. Most coaches these days have specific training plans for that. Set a goal to follow the training plan 100% of the time. For your mental conditioning, do the same. Set a goal to follow your mental training plan 100% of the time. If you complete your mental workouts before every practice and game, and you do everything your coach asks you to do in practice, you should feel certain that you are fully prepared and you can 100. In addition to adhering to 100% physical and mental training plans, move on a way to personally contribute 20% or more. Find means to do a little extra in your physical and mental standards. On the physical front, that may translate to spending an extra 2 hours per week kicking ground balls, working on your swing. Some of the athletes have such tight schedules that they don't have additional hours. So instead, they have 20% of every assignment. For example, if the coach wants them to bench press 3 sets of 10 to get weight, they might do 3 sets of 12. In such cases, you must make sure that the intensity stays the same. Do not allow more reps to equal less intensity. An example of +20 on the mental side might be doing the mental workout twice a day at a time, or maybe using more visualization during competition. You may also be spending more time breaking game from that. Use NP 100 +20 as a guide. Always look to do a little more than was expected. If you do 100%, you will be only as good as the coach wants. If I'm not that +20, you can be as good as you want. Athletes who subscribe to NP 100 +20 tell me they often feel that the training is harder than competition. When athletes begin to feel as if competition is easier than training, that is an undeniable sign that they are prepared from head to toe and supreme confidence. Your toolkit for success. My goal is to provide you with the best mental training program to accelerate your sport. And I want it simple and concrete. The 10NT program asks you to
How was it?
Not too bad. I programmed a big hill, so
Oh, wow.
whoops. But it was still good.
Awesome.
I left a little early because I got to jump on a meeting now, but thanks a lot.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Talk to you soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Fill out the goal setting for greatness worksheet once a year. Place it somewhere you will see it on a regular basis. 2, perform your mental workout before practices and competitions. 3, complete your success log after every practice and competition. Review it just prior to completing your mental workout before the next day's practice or competition. Filled in samples, including a form to record your mental workout, appear in the supplemental materials, along with blank versions, which can also be found on my website at mysportsworld.com. Completing the worksheets helps athletes with their mental training, as I can attest from personal experience with my clients. In performing this task, you will assemble your personalized toolkit for success. Place your worksheets in a folder and keep it in a place that is easily accessible before and after practice and competitions. Many of my clients stash their folders in their lockers or gym bags. You don't need to worry about making your entries letter perfect. The important part of entering the information is undergoing the process from start to finish. There will be days when you will need to fight to get through your mental work, just as practicing or training on certain days feels better than others. It won't matter if you miss a day or two here and there. And don't be concerned if on some days the work feels better than others. Your work doesn't need to be pristine, but you do need to get your work done. Jim Lair and Tony Schwartz expound on the power of goals and rituals in their groundbreaking book, The Power of Full Engagement. Rituals are the act of creating positive habits. Rituals occur when individuals connect positive behaviors to specific times, days, and dates. For instance, let's say that instead of going about completing your goal sheet arbitrarily once a year and reviewing it monthly during the season, you commit to completing your goal sheet 1 month after the season ends and reviewing it on the 5th of every month during the season. How can you make sure this happens? Mark the dates on your calendar. Remember, for goals to work for you, you will have to work for them. Once you've blocked out your goals and your personal vision, you owe it to yourself to give your best effort to meet those challenges. Giving your best effort means doing anything that will help you become the slightest bit better, and the research clearly confirms the benefit inherent in using goals. The 10MT goal setting program relies on 7 principles for optimal effectiveness. Here's a recap. 1, process over product. Each day, focus on your process goals, or what it takes to achieve your product goals. 2, no excuses. Take full accountability for growth by not offering excuses for underachieving. 3, go public. Write your goals down and tell others what they are to increase your consciousness of your goals and your accountability for reaching them. 4, keep goals alive. On a daily basis, fill out your success log to enhance motivation and results in practices and competitions. 5, vision integrity. Choose goals aligned with who you want.
I'm probably the last one, but thank you, Dex.
No, you're not. Good job.
Words to your goals to furnish motivation and commitment. 7. MP 100 plus 20. Let goals embellish and control your work ethic by aspiring to follow 100% of training plans and committing a further 20% of your energy into outworking the competition. When you make it a habit to use success logs after each practice or competition, you will be utilizing the 7 principles on a regular basis, as the success log questions are purposely designed with the principles in mind. Whether the context is sports, business, or even a facet of your personal life, if you will complete the goal setting for greatness sheet yearly and use success logs daily, you will enhance your productivity and results.
How'd it go?